Okay. I never noticed those numbers up there before. But anyway, today what I wanted to do was do a discussion video so everyone can see how we communicate.
Okay.
A few minutes ago, I had to block and delete somebody and delete one of their messages, well, two of their messages, because they had been mean.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know how you felt about people leaving mean messages on my videos or on my page.
As far as it goes, from what I have, I'm not the person that's always messing around with the computer, writing people and getting all the friends like that. But I've already sat there and watched it. As far as these go, these people that do things like that, it's almost like that friend you do have where the only thing he does is complain and bitch and whine. As far as it goes, it is someone that is trying to basically stick a needle inside your nail, just to fuck with you. That's the only thing he's trying to do. He is causing problems. He wants you to have an irritation. That's all he wants to do. It's almost like it's just an asshole. That's all it is.
The point being, though, that the people that usually do this, it's either one person that I told you about that doesn't like me, and they're making different pages
and bringing it back up
and coming back and coming back and coming back, or these are just people who aren't friends, who just want to be mean and say something mean.
Yeah. As I said, he or she or it is someone that it's either he is, maybe he could be basically jealous out of our comedy we're having when we're having fun making these songs.
Well, the reason why I start the tape before we begin our videos and I allow it to run after we make our videos is because I want to get the realness of us talking, of us singing, of us communicating what we're feeling at that time. Most people think that's a good thing.
Yeah. Having fun with what you're doing.
The person who said bad stuff on my page the last time had tried to draw me into saying racist things, and I wouldn't say them.
And he got
so he got mad
at
me and started calling me names and saying mean things to me on my video.
I know. He's almost trying to get a bunch of people to be racial for some dumb reasons.
And as you know, I don't judge people on their race, their color, their ethnicity.
I know.
I judge people on how they treat me, how they communicate with me, and if they just happen to be black or they just happen to be a Muslim or whatever, they happen to be Chinese. It's not because they're that, but it's because of what they've said or what they've done to me that makes me turn against that person. Now, I do have a person who talks about me on their page all the time. And some of my other friends have come to me and said, you know, he's saying bad things about you again, or he's mentioned your name in his videos again, and I wouldn't put up with that if I was you. And I just keep telling them, that's his problem. You know, maybe that gets him more views, maybe that gets him more subscribers, but it doesn't bother me because he's no longer a friend.
Yeah.
And I could care less what he says. So when they come to me and say, you know, he talked about you like a dog today, I'll say, oh, well, that made him feel better, then I'm all for it. Let him say anything he wants to say. Because I can't tell him what to say on his page or in his videos. He doesn't come to my page and say things to me.
Yeah. As far as it goes, there's one old, basically, law about it. It's one of the amendments right there. freedom of speech.
Right.
Anyone can say and think about anything they want. And and I have known for a long time, your brain is a hell of a lot faster than your voice is. What you're sitting there thinking about what's going to be coming out, what's actually comes out, it's funny when it does.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as it goes, I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of just bad thoughts or
I believe
speeches
it's
like that.
people who are not happy with themselves. They're not happy with their lives, their parents, with their boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, and they want to take it out on other people.
They want to blame it onto anything or anyone. Yes.
I think that's what's wrong with a lot of bullies. They pick on people who are different than them because they're jealous of them. They have things in their lives that they don't have, whether it's happiness, love, contentment, whatever it is. A bully will pick on you if he's not happy with himself. If he's always saying something about you, putting you down, trying to make you feel like you're no good, it's because he's trying to put what he's feeling off onto you. And if you don't buy into it and you go on about your own way,
A lot of the bullies will keep trying to push more and more, especially if they've got other people around him.
see, that's the problem with
Emotional.
bullies. They always have other bullies
Or
backing them
basically,
up.
they don't have to be bullies, but they have to people that, as long as they are following him or her, as long as they have the so-called followers in their little group, those bullies will push more and more and more and more. And they're just trying to get, just like a little kid, trying to get attention.
And the one girl I was telling you about who comes to me and says, well, he says this about you and he's put that in his video about you, she lets this stuff bother her. She lets these bullies get to her on a daily basis.
She's got a lot of emotion. She's got emotional stress.
And I
with
keep
that.
telling her, sweetie, you have to let it go. Don't go to their page. Don't watch their videos. Don't read their comments. Block them so they can't come to your page and say all this crap. But she won't do that. She wants to know what they're saying.
Mhm.
It's like she has this heart that says, please beat me up because I deserve it and I have to have it every day.
Yeah. That's the, as you said, with the emotions. They have got a lot of stress there. It just builds up and builds up and builds up.
Like a lot of teenagers will allow bullies to pick on them so much, and they take it to heart so much that they will kill themselves because somebody has told them they're ugly, or they can't sing, or call them names because they're gay, or they're a different color, or whatever the case may be.
Especially if it's inside the house.
Especially if it's their own family or their close friends that is doing this to them.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask you what you thought about the bullies that come to my page and say the things they do, when actually what I do is I go to their page and I block them. I take what they've said to me and I report it. And if another page comes and they say the same thing, I know it's the same person. I just block, report, block, report, block, report. Yes, I have people who come to my page and they mistreat me, but I have a short life and I want to be happy and I want to live it the best I can. So the only thing I can do is report and block and go on with my life and try to be happy. And you're a big part of me being happy.
We are. That's the main thing.
And that's why when we make our videos, I want to have as much fun as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully people will have fun with us.
That's the point. If this whole thing, if this making these songs and everything, These people think they're going to be, it's almost like a contest. Almost as, I've seen and watched it. Some of these people are acting like it's a contest.
Well,
Over and over and over.
that's what my next discussion is going to be about. I think my next discussion is going to be about subscribers. Because a lot of people fight to get that next subscriber. And I don't know why, because these people most of the time don't come back to your page.
It's alright. This whole thing, what you guys are doing on this, your job is to do exactly what I've been said. Have fun.
Have fun.
Do not worry about what this person says, what that person says. It all falls under happiness. This is a game. It's the only thing this is.
Yeah, it's just the internet.
Game.
We could leave it anytime we want to. We don't have to make videos. We don't have to be here. And if it got to the point of being miserable, I'd cancel it out and go about my own way in an instant.
That's the main thing. It has to be everything up here.
Happy. Happy thoughts, happy days, happy expressions, happiness.
Yeah. Not sadness. Sadness, we can only do, it'll get worse and worse and worse because of that. If you keep building it up and building up and building it up. If you got people that are being mean about writing things and saying things about this person, that person, you just gotta understand. It goes in this eye, it goes out that ear.
That's right. It don't go in this ear and out that ear. It goes in this eye and out that ear.
Just let it go. Don't keep it in there.
It's not worth worrying about.
Your little dog has only got a few million things it can hold, so you can't try to keep it in.
Don't hold in the bad things. Life is too short.
Have fun. That's your job.
Mwah. Love you guys.
See you guys later. Have fun.